Back again. Hello. As promised, I made the roast beef pasties and just wanted to share that here they are. They're done. It's doable. And yeah, they turned out really nice. You can also use corned beef after the St. Patrick's Day meal if you have any left. Um, but as far as fillings, traditionally it is a carrot, a potato, onion, and garlic. You can go a little farther with that and use parsnip or rutabagas, turnips, as well as the onion, potato, and carrot. And if you think about it, anything that grows under the ground loves to be in these pasties. Hopefully you try this. Hopefully you enjoy. I shared a few of the tips on how to make a whole bunch of them without being really frustrated with them. If you like these recipes and you want me to do something that's out of my comfort zone, because anything Scottish, Irish, French, Canadian, or some American or Italian is in my comfort zone. So if you want me to get out of my comfort zone, as long as it's not something that I won't even touch. I'm thinking of liver. Anyway, let me know. For the flaky pastry, you need icy water, and yeah, there's ice in there. 1 teaspoon of salt, 5 ounces or 10 tablespoons of butter, and 10 tablespoons of shortening, 3½ cups of flour, and into the food processor. Into the refrigerator for at least an hour. 1 package. I don't really have a preference as to manufacturer. This is what I happen to have. If you hear strange noises, there really is ice in the water. And that's also going to go in the refrigerator. Traditionally, you do not cook your vegetables first. They cook in the pasty. I made a roast yesterday specifically for this, and so I'm using cooked vegetables. Here are the chopped mixed vegetables, which I'm going to put in a bowl. Go in the other room. This is roasted beef, which also has to be cubed. Just a couple of things before I start rolling out the dough is, because you're making something that's about half the size of this folded over, you want to use a plate that's about 7½ inches. It just might make things a little easier. The first one is the dough from the box. I'm just going to line up the plate. Zoom out so you can see what I'm doing. Or not. With the boxed crust, I was able to manage 3. And with my dough, I would say it's going to do 8 because I've still got half of a ball in the refrigerator. Before I go any further, I'm going to make an egg wash. 2 reasons I use the parchment paper between these and library them is, 1, it's easier to fill them, which I'm going to show you, and it's just cleaner. Sorry, I gotta use my hands. It looks about right. So it's a little more, it's about 2/3 of a cup. So then you can just roll this over using the parchment paper. The outside ridge was actually originally meant to be something to hold them with when miners were using them because it was a handle. Their hands weren't exactly clean, so it gave something to hold on to. Sprinkling the top with some parsley and paprika. Piercing a couple of holes into the ones I made with the, we'll call it the food processor dough. I'm going to have both parsley and oregano. And did I just lie? I meant paprika. Parsley and paprika. The other ones are going to be parsley only. I'm going to stop playing with it now before I ruin it. We shall see them in a half hour. Those are the ones made with the boxed crust. This is made with the butter crust.